Hello Scrappy Crafters, this is Renee with Scrappy Ray Paper Crafts. I just received my March 2025 paper pumpkin kit. It's called Daydream and I am quite excited. It has 2 stamp sets this month and everything that you need to create 9 gorgeous cards. It reminds me of the one we had a few years ago with the honeycomb, extra honeycomb gold sheets. So I'll go ahead and review this really quick because I just want to make the basic cards for you today. This kit includes everything you need, all of the instructions, all the way down to where to put your glue dots and your dimensionals. There is no guessing with these cards. You have the ability to create your own, but if you do not want to, they give you very specific, detailed instructions, even where to use your stamp set. And so all you do is you pop apart all of the pieces that'll go with the card and assemble your card. The same with the other 2 cards. And as always, they suggest that you stamp first. And one of the benefits of stamping first is that if you mess up, you can flip the paper over and stamp again. So let's go ahead and get started. Like I said, this is going to be quick. I've already done some things ahead of time to show you because I know that I'm going to cut apart a lot of this kit to make numerous cards. I love these envelopes. They're just beautiful. And I will cut these apart to make additional cards. And then the same with the card bases. We have this one. It's sort of a mottled, I don't know. It's not quite daffodil. It's a very pale yellow. And then this blue has textured background, almost like flowers. So I have cut both of these apart, and then the third card base has flowers and honeycomb. And while the front is different from the back, you can still use the back to create a gorgeous front piece. So I cut them in half, literally right down the fold. Here are my parts from the 2 that I did cut in half. And then I went ahead to save time and I assembled them. I glued them onto a card base. For the third card that uses this mottled texture, I just used a very vanilla card base. So let's go ahead and get started on these. I'll show you the stamps. There are 2 stamp sets, and this is going to lend itself well to creating a variety of cards. Normally we only get 1 set, but this month they gave us 2. Then I think I've moved my 1 card base over. I did. Okay. In addition to the kit, I'm using a wink of Stella and my Take Your Pick tool. And then I prefer to use my full-size pad instead of the ink spot, but the ink spot does come with the kit. So if you don't have it or if you want to travel, it's perfect for doing that. So like I said, I've already put a lot of the pieces together and I stamped the bulk of it. The only thing that I didn't stamp was the honeycomb. So I'll go ahead and do that real quick. And there is a second honeycomb. I don't know if you can see that. It's large, very big. So you could put that on there instead, but since I'm wanting to show you what the original card does, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stick with the original design. There. All right. All of my other stamping is finished. So they want me to take these 2 pieces and put dimensionals on, which I did because I told you I'm trying to save some time in this video. So I have already added my dimensionals to the back. So they're going to have me flip them over. And then when I flip them over, they want me to put the honeycomb on each edge on top of a dimensional. So I'm going to use my Take Your Pick, pop off my protective cover off of my dimensionals. And then I'll put the honeycomb on. And that will be it for this card, for the dimensionals. Okay, so it's telling me to take one of my honeycomb and put it over this dimensional. Go ahead and do that. And then it's telling me to take my other honeycomb and put it over this dimensional. And We'll go ahead and do, actually I think I did that backwards. That one needs to be over here, and this one needs to be over here. All right. And then this one will go about that way. All right. So then I'm just going to flip them over and adhere them to the front. It's sort of making an oval frame around this sentiment, and the sentiment, they just want you to put some glue dots on. You can use glue dots that are provided in the kit, or if you have the tape runner, you can use the tape runner. And it might have been better to put the sentiment on first, as the instructions say, because then I'll be able to center the sentiment on the card. Always read your instructions first. So go ahead and put this on. Let's see. Yep. Now I'll put my flowers over top of it. There we go. Put that one there. And then we'll bring this one down here. Oh, how cute is that? Then we're going to put the bee on, but before we do that, I pulled out my Wink of Stella because I want the wings to have a little bit of shimmer. And I went ahead and did my other bees, but I want to show you just how easy it is to add some shimmer to your wings. Lends to that transparent look that we see in real life. I'm not sure if you can see that, but it just has a little bit of a shimmer. And then I'm going to put some adhesive on the back of this. And I'm going to pop that on. And that is it. Our first card is finished. Move on to the second card. I told you these are very quick. Of course, it helps that I already have my adhesive in place. I have already stamped this sentiment because, like I said, I want this to go really quick today. I have other videos that I want to prepare with alternates. So I put my tape on here. They give you dimensional dots and then they give you strips. So this one called for strips. We'll go ahead and oh, I got to put my circle in there. I'm going to do this backwards because I'm not quite sure where I want that circle. So I'm not putting my circle on first. Take off my tape. And then I'll center this on the card. I do know I want this centered. So we'll go ahead and center this. I need to turn my card the other way. I like to center using the three sides. The bottom and left and right sides help me to center. All right, so we'll do that. They did not have me put tape here, but you could just take a little strip and put it up there if you want. Now I'll put this piece on, and this one gets centered into the background. Then I've already put dimensionals onto these flowers. I'll pop the backs off of those. Let's set this on. Yeah, right about there. And then I already did the Wink of Stella on this bee, and it's just going to have a little bit of adhesive put on it. And we'll put that right there. If you cannot see the Wink of Stella on the video, when you do it in real life, you'll see. It's just so pretty. And then I'm gonna, no, I'll wait and put, as I put the adhesive on first, but I'll wait. Go ahead and pop these off. And this is offset. We'll go ahead and do that. It says, "Thank you for always being there for me." And now I'll put my adhesive on the back of that. and then put it on here. Oh, that might be a little crooked. It's kind of hard to do it straight when you're doing this at an angle, but if I do it to where I can see, you are just going to see the top of my head. So let me pop that off and straighten it up this way. There we go. And now put it back on there. All right, card number 2 finished, and now we're on to card number 3. And again, I've already stamped, and I've already put the wink of Stella on the bee's wings. These bees, I know they look a little different than carpenter bees, but they sure remind me of those annoying bees that come out every spring. If you have them, you know exactly what I'm talking about. They are quite annoying. So this did not call for dimensionals on the sentiment, but I went ahead and did it. You can too if you want, or you can follow the instructions to a T. It says sweetest birthday wishes, and I just decided to raise it up, pop it up with the rest of the flowers. All right, so then that's on there. And then I have 2 flowers that are going to get the honeycomb. I have this one here, and then I have, let's see, this one. No, I have this one, the smaller of the 2. Okay, so I'll go ahead and pop the dimensional covers off of those, and then I'll put the honeycomb on. This one's hanging way off. Let's see here. Go this way. There's that one. And then this one, I have 2 and 2, and it will go this way. All right, now it is just a matter of lining the flower up with the flower on the front, and I think that's where that one goes. And they have it, it's like a shadow. I don't know, that might not have been the right one. It looks a little different. Or maybe I put my daisy on wrong. I put my honeycomb on wrong. So we'll line that up the best we can on there. And then this one here, yeah, the honeycomb didn't go on right. We'll go, maybe I'm challenged, directionally challenged, who knows. Anyway, this one's gonna go here. There. And then I'll pop off the rest of my backs, and you just match them up to the flower. If they don't match exactly, that's fine. It just looks like more layers. Kind of cute. And to me, you just cannot mess up. There's no right or wrong way. So it's obvious to me that this little one goes right up here. Reminds me of the paper art we used to do, where you had the print and then you cut out pieces to glue on top to give it its dimension. And then I think this one goes here. Oh, so cute. And you know what? I might, now that I've done this, I might go in and add Wink of Stella to some of these centers. They're just so cute. Or maybe some gems, some rhinestones to make it pop. Now see, I covered up the sweetest birthday, and I'm not sure if I want to do that. So I'll pop the stem, I'll pop the petal, sorry, not the stem. I'll pop it underneath the sentiment, and the same with this one over here. There we go. And there you have it. All 3 cards are finished. If you would like to follow along, come back tomorrow, and I will hopefully have a few more alternative cards made with the March 2025 Paper Pumpkin Kit. If you would like to subscribe to this kit, you can go to my webpage, reneestephan.stampinup.net, and subscribe to the page, or subscribe to Paper Pumpkin, and it would come monthly. You can pause at any time and you can cancel at any time. There is no ongoing commitment. You just have to make sure that you cancel by the 10th of the month and reactivate by the 11th. So thank you and have a great day.